A Dogecoin pump has been a precursor to the previous cryptocurrency bull runs. And Doge is basically up 70% in the last month or so. Those are huge returns. And it's still way below its previous all-time high. Bitcoin is looking really strong as it sits over that $70,000 per coin marker. Ethereum, it's not doing too good, and that's just kind of what Ethereum's been doing this cycle. But maybe there's still a comeback story. I bring all this up because an epic Doge pump, right, and then a meteoric Bitcoin rise have been those two key pieces to really kick off a crypto bull run, right? Bitcoin pumps, Dogecoin pumps, and then a lot of altcoins rally. And that's where there's so much opportunity. Bitcoin is a store of wealth. It's a digital gold. It's an incredible thing. But at this point in Bitcoin's life cycle, it's never gonna 100x, at least not for a long time. So the people that don't have a lot of money to put in, and they want to get a lot of money out, or it's not really about money or US dollars, it's more about like expanding your net worth, right? Whether you have huge gains and then you're able to buy a bunch of Bitcoins, or maybe you want US dollars, even though they continue to inflate that currency to all over the place. But let's run it back and talk about what makes Dogecoin just so special. Dogecoin was created as a joke, and they call it the Satoshi moment. Basically, the creators quit. They got mad. One of the losers dumped all his coins for a used Honda Civic. The irony is, if he would have held a bunch of his coins, he would have been able to literally buy Honda, like the company. Okay, yeah, look, that really puts it into perspective, right? And you contrast it with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's beautiful, OG, right? The original cryptocurrency, the godfather of coins. 21 million on-chain, mineable coin, which is a key reason why Bitcoin and Dogecoin are so valuable for so long. Tokens, right? Proof of stake coins, these cryptocurrencies that aren't actually mined, they're going to be hot for a period and then they're going to be worthless one day, generally speaking. But the ironic part about Dogecoin is it's an inflation-based currency, and there's a bunch of the coins. That's part of how it was making fun of Bitcoin and just currencies and, of course, cryptocurrencies. There's 21 million Bitcoin. There's infinity Dogecoin. Every year, Dogecoin inflates. There's more of them out there than ever before. Every year, some of the 21 million Bitcoin are mined. Eventually, all the coins will be mined, and just the transaction fees will move the network forward and secure it. Due to ordinals and things like that, both of these cryptocurrencies, including Litecoin a little bit, which used to be marketed as like the silver to Bitcoin's gold, or like the public testnet of Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin has a testnet. But the point here is that due to the way the code works on these coins, they've become a little bit more of a platform over the last few years. Dogecoin mining continues to be very profitable. Did you know a Dogecoin miner earns more than a Bitcoin miner? Of course, it's more speculative, but the profitability is much higher. Now, the devices are commanding a premium because of that, so they are more expensive than a Bitcoin miner. Higher cost, higher risk, and as it stands, higher reward. Doge is also triple mined, if not more than that, depending on what kind of mining pool you use. When you're mining Dogecoin, you're also mining Litecoin and VoskCoin, which is another joke coin ripoff of Animal Crossing Bells, which is the basically dollars in that video game, if you're familiar with Animal Crossing, which is a really fun, good time game if you've ever played it or if you've never played it. There's been a few coins that have been merged mined with Bitcoin, but basically nothing notable, nothing really worthwhile. But something of note that's happened with Bitcoin over the years have been the forks of the coin. Most notably Bitcoin Cash, basically the chain splits, people take on the other blockchain, so now there's two chains that have shared history up to a certain point. And if you're holding the coin at that chain split, you get one to whatever match of those coins on that new chain. But what makes Doge so magical anyway? Well, one of the things is that there's just too small of a supply for Bitcoin. The mental hurdle, right, to like just say, oh, I want a Bitcoin, and now it costs $70,000 per coin. That seems out of reach for so many people. You look at Dogecoin, and it's at, right, 16, 17 cents per coin. The last year, it's been, trading around 8, 9, 10, 7 cents per coin. You look at those numbers and you say, well, what if Dogecoin goes to $1, right? And if I buy 10,000 coins, and that's reasonable, then I would have $10,000, and that could be life-changing money for me. And you contrast that with buying Bitcoin, and you're like, I can't, what am I gonna own 0.1 Bitcoin? It's deflating. I think that Bitcoin would do very well if they simply moved the decimal point with their supply. And all the BTC maxis say, whoa, blah, blah, Satoshis, right? That's like the micro unit of Bitcoin. Dude, it's just not appealing. It's just like saying, hey, yeah, I guess you can't afford dollars, but you could have cents, dude. It just doesn't feel the same. It makes you feel like an absolute peasant. If I was just getting into cryptocurrency, I would be really intimidated by Bitcoin's price, especially with where I came from and how much money I had coming into crypto, which was basically none. Or let's say not much. I could have sold my house and sold both of my cars that I had when I was 24, and I still couldn't even buy one Bitcoin. I would maybe buy half of a coin. There was this famous TikTok back in 2020 where it's kind of cringy, but it took off and super viral. Dude's all like, let's get rich.
Let's all get rich. Dogecoin is practically worthless. There are 800 million TikTok users. Invest just $25. Once the stock hits $1, you'll have 10 grand.
It's basically buy Dogecoin Doge to $1, and it created a Dogecoin pump that predated the incoming crazy 2020 to 2021, even some of 2022 cryptocurrency bull run. The point is that like Dogecoin's relatable. It's a small coin. It's easy to buy. It's easy to get. I mean, Doge is in every wallet you can ever imagine, right? You go and you get a cold storage hardware wallet like Trezor or Ledger. Guess what? Doge support. You go on Coinbase, you can buy Doge. You open the freaking Robinhood app, you can grab Doge there. I think we're going to see a lot of cryptocurrency buys in Robinhood moving forward because their platform has become such an all-in-one solution where with their promo right now, and like anyone, I have a link I could share. I'll just put that down below, but you can get 5.5% interest rate even after the rate cuts because they have a 1% match bonus. They've got their incoming 3% cashback credit card, and you can buy cryptocurrency. Like their betting market is taking off. Obviously, you can, of course, buy stocks. You can trade futures. It's just easy to use. It's intuitive. And that's one of the biggest things that cryptocurrency has been missing. A lot more people, I think, would have bought Doge if they had heard about it many years ago. And it was easy to buy. Like it was just a couple clicks in an app. And that's what it's become now. There are, of course, other cryptocurrencies, but there's something truly unique and magical about Doge. And that's one of the reasons that Elon Musk is just absolutely fixated on Doge. And he says he walks around Tesla and he asks people, what crypto do you like? And like they all just love Doge because it's like the coin of the people. It's the people's currency. And again, not to sound redundant, but I think a lot of that comes back to that coin price. Dogecoin is a $24 billion market cap cryptocurrency that puts out over $2 million of newly mined Dogecoins per day. It's huge. And the emission is huge. It's the second most profitable coin to mine in the world, second only to Bitcoin. I don't think it's unreasonable at all for Doge to go to $1 this cycle. I think it could go even well beyond that. And it doesn't really matter that there's not a lot of development. The fundamentals people want to look at. This is the original meme coin. Meme coins have become on track to be $1 trillion industry. Like that's crazy. And many meme coins are worth billions of dollars. Many meme coins are worth millions and millions of dollars. And they're some of the crappiest coins around. But what Dogecoin has going for it is one, it's mineable. Two, it's old, right? It's been around for over a decade. And I think that it'll be around for another decade as well. I'm Vosk, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. What do you think about Dogecoin? Let me know down in the comments below. If you're a Doge believer, share this video. If you hate Doge, share this video. Gotcha. I'll see you on the next one. Did you know I have a Doge? And it has nothing to do with Dogecoin. I'm not some lame clout chaser. It's called Destiny. Had her before I understood or even knew about Dogecoin. Her name's Tails. And we run 10 seconds of Tails on every video because she's incredible. See you later.